Christians are encouraged to look for the blessed hope, the glorious appearing of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ. We look ahead to tomorrow, living with the awareness that Jesus could come today. One of the ways we look ahead to tomorrow is to consider the hundreds of unfulfilled Bible prophecies. We can expect the world to be moving in the direction predicted by those prophecies as we are in the end times. We reserve a few minutes Sunday morning to suggest news or trends that seem to be predicted by this futurist reading of the Bible. To avoid sensationalism, we use recognized, reliable news sources. And we're not saying that the things we report are the fulfillment of particular prophecies, only that you would expect to see things trending in that direction based on what the prophecies say. There's an intriguing passage in the Revelation about an image, a guy we call the false prophet, and the beast, which is another name for the Antichrist. An image of the beast is going to come to life. Revelation 13, 14, and 15. The false prophet deceives those who dwell on the earth by those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived. He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. If I were to guess what this is today, we would say artificial intelligence or AI. It fits all of the parameters. And the world is definitely trending towards more intelligent and more powerful AI. So much so that this week, and I quote, more than 1,000 tech leaders, researchers, and others signed an open letter urging a moratorium on the development of the most powerful artificial intelligence systems. Here's some excerpts from that article. The demand is made in an open letter signed by major AI players, including Elon Musk, who co-founded OpenAI, Imad Mostak, who founded London-based Stability AI, and Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple. Its signatories also include engineers from Amazon, DeepMind, Google, Meta, and Microsoft, as well as academics, including the cognitive scientist Gary Marcus. Recent months have seen AI labs locked in an all-out, out-of-control race to develop and deploy ever more powerful digital minds than no one, not even their creators, can understand, predict, or reliably control, the letter says. Powerful AI systems should be developed only once we are confident that their effects will be positive and their risks will be manageable. TheBulletin.org reported how science fiction tropes shape military AI. The article said this: the Terminator series has proved influential. In 2016, then Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Paul Selva, discussed what he and members of the organization called the Terminator conundrum. He wondered, what happens when the machine can inflict mortal harm and is empowered by artificial intelligence? How are we going to know what is in its mind? Selva also wondered what adversaries would do with the technology. And so this is happening. These are real people who are intelligent, high echelon people who are talking about artificial intelligence exceeding human intelligence and taking over the world, basically, like in Terminator. And now here's a real headline. Romanian Prime Minister unveils first AI government assistant. I say it's got to be better than most government assistants, but here's some excerpts. Romanian Prime Minister Nicolae Ciucă brought a surprise guest to Wednesday's cabinet meeting, his new honorary assistant, a completely Romanian-developed artificial intelligence. Romania, which famously has the fastest internet in Europe. You guys looking to retire, you might think Romania. They have long been building its image as a tech powerhouse within the EU in terms of new software and innovation, and can now show yet another achievement to add to its inventory. The Romanian government is marking a first, I might say, at a national and international level, Ciucă said while introducing the language model, the first government advisor using artificial intelligence. The robot, which is integrated into a mirror and projects its written answers onto the glass, bears the name Ion, the Roman version of John, which, according to the PM's enthusiastic report, is in fact the Roman word noi, backwards, meaning us. And so he came to the meeting, I guess, and set up his mirror and they would ask it questions, and it would answer. Anybody been online with Chat GPT or any of those? Some of you can open source this and get on there and ask it questions, and just like that, it comes back with responses. I can't remember the whole story, but some people in our government got in trouble because they sent a letter of condolence to some tragedy, but they didn't edit it right, and at the bottom it said, created by Chat GPT. And so these people got a thing that was created by Chat, and pretty crazy. The sole reason we talk about AI is this. It's not because I think, the Terminator is going to take over the world or anything like that. Although, I was reading about the Tower of Babel earlier today, and God comes down, he says, look, we got to stop this because they're going to be able to do anything they want soon. And so this AI stuff, if left unchecked, would be a Terminator world, for real. I mean, it's going to take over. But we know that's not going to happen because we have the future written in advance. And the only reason I talk about it is to say that, hey, 2,000 years ago, no one could have predicted or had any understanding of artificial intelligence giving life to an image and being able to govern and do other things like that. And so we are the only generation, the only time in human history when this prediction really could come true at this level. And so we are witnessing, I believe, the stage setting for the 7-year time of Jacob's trouble, more commonly called the Great Tribulation. We're going to be here for it because the Lord is going to come and resurrect and rapture the church, take us all to heaven. That's an imminent event. So the question always is, are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready and stay ready and keep looking up, because ready or not, Jesus is coming.